Yesterday, news broke that former Ozzy Osbourne guitarist Jake E. Lee had been shot multiple times in Las Vegas in an early morning attack that's said to have occurred at random as he was walking his dog. Now, we've got word on his recovery status in the hospital. Obviously, he's been through a horrific ordeal, and we also have a statement from Ozzy Osbourne. And at this time, still little is known about what occurred here other than that he was shot 3 times by a random assailant, which is a very scary incident, just as he's out there trying to walk his dog. So first, let's take a look at the statement from Ozzy Osbourne. They haven't seen each other in decades. Of course, they parted ways back in the 80s with Jake E. Lee exiting the band, and they had an amazing time together in Ozzy's solo career. Of course, Ozzy is going to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and so that's going to be a big moment. This is the second time after he was inducted as a member of Black Sabbath back in the mid-2000s, but now he's going as a solo artist as well, of course, which is well-deserved. But here is what Ozzy Osbourne had to say, releasing a statement in response to that terrifying incident with Jake E. Lee. Early Tuesday morning, about 10 miles away from the Las Vegas Strip, gunshots rang out, and Jake E. Lee, the former guitarist of Ozzy Osbourne, was rushed to the hospital and admitted into the intensive care unit. Authorities believe the shooting was random, and thankfully, the beloved guitarist is expected to make a full recovery. A statement yesterday revealing the incident read, "As confirmed by management, legendary rock guitarist Jake E. Lee of Ozzy Osbourne, Badlands, and Red Dragon Cartel was shot multiple times early this morning in a Las Vegas, Nevada street shooting. Lee is fully conscious and doing well in an intensive care unit at a Las Vegas hospital. He's expected to fully recover." Las Vegas authorities believe the shooting was completely random and occurred while Lee took his dog out for a walk in the early morning hours. As the incident is under police investigation, no further comments will be forthcoming. Lee and his family appreciate respecting their privacy at this time. Legendary musician Ozzy Osbourne, who will soon be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for a second time, said in a statement to TMZ, "It's been 37 years since I've seen Jake E. Lee, but that still doesn't take away from the shock of hearing what happened to him today. It's just another senseless act of gun violence. I send my thoughts to him and his beautiful daughter Jade. I just hope he'll be okay." And when they say Jake was walking his dog in the early morning hours, it's said to have occurred approximately around 2:45 a.m. in Las Vegas. Brett Michaels of Poison also reacted to the news, writing on social media, "To our friend Jake E. Lee, our thoughts, prayers, and concerns go out to you, my friend, after hearing the news of you being shot in Las Vegas today." Journey's Neil Schon wrote on social media, "Crazy world. Take care, Jake." Additional details about the shooting were later revealed by the local news. According to the Las Vegas Review-Journal, Jake E. Lee was said to be in his driveway, getting ready to walk his dog around 2:40 a.m. Said he was shot in the forearm, in the back, and the bullet broke a rib, and he was also shot in the foot. And thankfully, none of the shots hit any vital organs. A statement released by the Las Vegas Police Department said in part, "Officers arrived and located a male victim suffering from apparent gunshot wounds. The male was transported to the hospital. No arrests have been made at this time. This is an ongoing investigation." Such a terrifying situation to go through, and to hear that he's in his driveway and he's trying to take his dog for a walk, and to be shot right there in your driveway. Your neighbors are hearing this and calling 911. Just a horrifying situation to go through. And thankfully, he was actually not shot through any vital organs, which was a very, very fortunate thing, and it could have been a lot worse. And so he's expected to make a full recovery. And now we have word from Jake E. Lee on how he's doing, and it sounds like his spirits are high, all things considered. Former Guns N' Roses and 6am guitarist DJ Ashba, who's also a fellow Las Vegas resident, shared a screenshot of a text exchange with Jake E. Lee. And fortunately, it sounds like he's on the road to recovery, and his spirits are high. DJ shared the heartfelt exchange on his Instagram story. He wrote, "Yo, please tell me you're okay," to Jake E. Lee. To which he responded, "Doing surprisingly well. I am one lucky mother. Just want to make sure your birthday bash is wheelchair accessible. Just jesting." To which DJ responded, "So effing thankful you're okay. You got it, bro." So to have gone through what he's gone through and to be joking around after it, it seems like he realizes here as well just how lucky he was. Could have been a lot worse, and I'm glad that he's on the road to recovery. Seems like it's going to be a long road to recovery, though, when you've been shot 3 different times, but Really wishing him a speedy recovery, all things considered, and so glad that he's going to be okay. That's your latest update here from Rockfeed. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for the latest news and updates.